Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and today is Flosstube number 132. Yes. Wow, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for clicking the button and coming to visit with me. And if you're new here, hi. My name is Rachel. I go by Rachel Ray on the internet. My pronouns are she, her, and I am an Irish living American. That doesn't make any sense. I'm an American living abroad. I live in Southwest Kerry in Ireland, and today is the 24th of March, Sunday, and it is cold and wet and dreary. I mean really dreary. We're in a weather warning at the moment, and it's about to just rain all night, like really bad. So, welcome. It is dark. Hence the lighting, and I am having a little allergy flare-up thanks to a lot of work that I did yesterday, so please bear with me. I don't want to put anything on my skin, so it happens sometimes, right? This past week has been very busy, very busy, and a lot has happened. We had the last of the marathon for MMIW auctions that ended. The bells are ringing. I had a lot of housework and putting things together, which was fun. I went live on Twitch twice last week, which was fantastic. Busy week over on my main channel, Rachel Ray Craft. And yeah, I only really stitched on 2 projects, and I forgot the other one in the other room again. I'll talk about it when we get there. So first of all, let's talk about marathon. So this past week, I put up 2 auction items over on Patreon because Instagram doesn't work for auctions anymore. I'm so sorry. I know it's an extra step and it's a bit of kerfuffle, and I do apologize, but it's just way easier for us who are running the auctions. And I'm so proud of my fellow marathoners. Thank you so much for offering your time, your money, your stash. Thank you to the 2 people who donated items this week. We had Jen from Jasmine's Custom Bags, and also Megan from Long Distance Stitchers. Megan without the H. Megan donated a full kit, a Dimensions Gold kit called Birth of Christ, and we raised $110 for that kit. And then the bag was a beautiful one-of-a-kind project bag that could also be used as like a purse or a knitting bag. And we raised $130 with that. So that's $240 raised this past week. Thank you so much to our winners. We had Trixie and, oh, I can't remember your name. I'll get it up here on the side as I'm talking. But it was a fantastic drive, and we still have time. So if you have not yet, oh, Giovanna won as well, the bag. So if you want to make a donation to the Coalition to Stop Violence Against Native Women, I have a link down below if you are interested in just sending a donation in. I am very close to hitting my goal of raising $1,000 for the charity during this year, and I really appreciate each and every donation. It doesn't matter how big or small. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate you. But that is going to be the last auction from me. I have surpassed my ability to ship things. So for those of you who donated items, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I will do my best. I actually want to ask for your feedback. So if you have the extra time or energy and let's say, for example, you did not participate in the auctions. I would love to know why. I'm going to create an anonymous form so that you can just submit the feedback so that I can read it. Let me know, were the auction items too expensive? Were they not to your taste? Do you have recommendations for something that you would like to see next time? All of these things are really important to me, because if I don't know why you weren't interested, I don't know how to fix things. So I'm going to create a little feedback form. If you have a few moments to give me your feedback, and you can be as honest and blunt as you like, please click the link down below and let me know. You don't have to write an essay or anything. Just let me know in 3 sentences or less, what kept you from the items, the auctions. Was it because they were on Patreon, or, I would love any and all feedback. I really enjoy participating in Marathon every year, and I just want to make it better for all of you. So if you feel like leaving me a comment on YouTube, that's great. Yeah, please do. If you don't mind, I don't mind you being honest and having your name attached to it. But if you feel like you'd rather send it anonymously, I will make that available to you as well. Last week we had a giveaway as well, so I'm going to go ahead and draw the giveaway winner here as we are talking. How was your week? Was it good? Overall, my week was pretty good. It was just it just felt busy, very, very busy. So we have Spring Joy, which I have right next to me here, Bobby G Designs. Spring Joy, beautiful. I think it's a chickadee. There were a lot of people telling me down below in the comments, but we've got 7 responses. 7 people asked for this chart. So I'm going to say random number picker. 7. Ready, set, 5. Who's number 5? 5 is Nancy M. Congratulations, Nancy. I have your address. You're in Ohio. I will send this in the mail to you. Congratulations. Thank you all for asking to be included in the giveaway. Okay, let's talk fully finished objects, because I have a couple things that I want to share with you, including this. So this is finally washed and blocked. This right here is my Adventuresome Wrap by Amba O'Brien, and I spent all of November and December working on this beautiful shawl. It is just a very simple repeat, and it's using a lot of the mini skeins that I had in my stash. So I started out thinking, okay, I'm gonna do a rainbow, and I kind of got here and I realized, oh my gosh, all I have left are purples and pinks. So this end is purple and pink, and this end is more akin to a rainbow, right? So when I wear it, and it is huge, I wear it, I can kind of fling it either way, I can do both ways if I want to. It's very, very long. This does, let's see if I can show you properly without disturbing my dog. Ta-da! It's very pretty when it's pulled out, but it's also very long. And I am on the taller side. I am 5'10". So yes, that is my fully finished wrap. I am so happy about it. Then on Thursday, I had a community day with the people over on Twitch, and I owed them a stream, a cross stitch stream, and we finished some cross stitch into my journal. This is my Stitchy Journal. I ordered this because it came with Michelle Bendy Stitchy's Odd World, which I've finally taken out of here and put it into my to be started pile. But it will go on the cover, and it says the world is odd and wonderful. Yeah. So it came with it, and I have finished a couple of projects in the journal already, like so. And I like to put thank you cards and other things into the journal. I'm not going to do a full flip through, but I want to show you the pages we worked on. Some of these are not completely finished yet. So first up, I have this unicorn page. This unicorn was the first card that my friend Heike made for me. And this is a Quirky Quaker unicorn. It comes in the Quirky Quaker Mythical Creatures set. And speaking of mythical creatures, this also came in the same set, and this page is not done yet, but it's started. This is Loch Ness, or Nessie, and this is a little piece of a card that we got from the Seal Rescue Ireland group a couple years ago. We together, you and I, raised enough money to fund one rehabilitation kennel for a year. I think it was €5,000 that we raised, and they sent me a card with this cute little seal, and it was just sitting in my thank you card box, and so I decided to put it in here. And this right here is a card as well, and some artwork from Maxine V, who I love. And then I skipped a couple pages because it was starting to get a little full there. So I'll write in those pages. The cool thing is that when you actually open, you'll get this little 3D tree. Isn't that so cute? And on this page, this is Nati's page. Stitchy Nati actually stitched this peacock for me, and it is so beautiful. And this right here is her little card to me. Isn't that so cool? So all of these are cards and things like this. This is a card as well, and the letter is actually tabbed inside. See? Isn't that so neat? I love it. I love it. I really enjoyed working on this on Thursday, and we've got more to go. A lot more of my smalls are going in here. So I just wanted to share that with you because I don't normally have finishes to show you or fully finished items, but I am going to work on it in the next few weeks. Hopefully, we'll see if it's in the budget. I do have a frame that is meant for Save Her Life. I have since put that away. I have. So I can't show that to you, but when it is finished, I will absolutely make sure that I put it here on the podcast. All right, so let's talk about stitching, shall we? I have no knitting or crochet to share with you, but I do have some stitching, and I have a request for your help. So today's episode is probably going to be a little bit short, but it's all right. First up is Stitch for Pride in my Kaylee bag, Kaylee Tent Stitch, aka the sewingshop.ca. She makes project bags and dyes fabric. So if you haven't seen or checked out her shop, please do. Can't wait to see you at Stitch North, Kaylee. It's going to be amazing. All right, so I folded over my fabric here, and I'm going to get you the details of the project. So I use Notion to keep track of everything because I can never remember anything. That's okay. My fabric is Determination by Miss Lee Pages, and it is a 32 count Lugana. Oh, you can't really see the bottom very well. Let me adjust. And here we are. So March's motif is complete. I did get to finish it. Isn't it pretty? So my color choice is not my favorite, but I'm not stitching this again. I have seen other stitchers using like a orange or red, and I should have gone with my gut instinct and done the same, because now I'm looking at them going, oh man, but it's okay. I used Fiber on a Whim's Bouquet, which is a very pretty silk. I didn't twist it on the floss drop very well, but it is pink and green and cream. And this is, so, sorry, if you're new here, hi, I'm kind of all over the place. This is a cross stitch project for hashtag Stitch for Pride 2024, made by D's 20 Stitches, who also has a Flosstube. Thank you, Stitch Dad, for making this. And this month, the artist was Stephanie H. Shee, who is an artist and activist who I believe lives in New York City. And absolutely stunning. Love the imagery. Love learning this month. It was very interesting. And I talked more about that last week, so I won't go wax on too poetic about it, but making those connections is so much fun. And I really like that part about this stitch along, because it makes you think. It's not just a random drop, you know? So yeah, I like the way that it's coming, and I hope that the next motif is bold. Like if I can put bold colors around, then that would be great. The called for, I'm using the called for fabric, but the called for floss was not available anymore when I heard about it. I was too late. So I'm just using flosses for my stash. I'm trying to use silks. So I've got Dinky Dyes. I get the Dinky Dye Silk of the Month Club from my friend Jessie at misslaidpages.com. So I get Dinky Dyes in the mail, and these, like this is Gindabine and this is New Leaf. And then I'm gonna pick from stash for next month as well. And yeah, just absolutely adore it. Can't wait for the next drop. It'll be here April 1st. And yeah, until then, this is gonna go away. And I don't know how many stitches I did because I spaced out and didn't write it down, but I finished the sriracha bottle, and that's really what matters, right? So that is the first WIP, and now I need to go and get the second one. Okay, sorry about that. So the next project that I grabbed, so once I finished Stitch for Pride sampler, I didn't stitch anymore. I was just in a slump, and I did a lot of diamond painting actually in my free time instead. So was it Friday night? So this weekend, you know, we decided we're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. We're just going to stay in and relax and be homebodies for a while, because it's genuinely been a while since we've just sat around and enjoyed each other's company on a weekend. So I decided to pull out something, like I told you last time, I just like sift through all my WIPs and see which one called to me. And I chose Dracula's Confession. So I'll show you a picture of where it was when I picked it up. So before today. And I have done 880 stitches. So this, isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. Draculas Confession by Lindy Stitches, and this is on a 32 count gilded by Mystic Fabrics. And I am over 80% complete with this, so I am gonna finish this. It's staying on the Q-Snap, and it's gonna get a finish either tonight or over the next few days. This is definitely getting finished for next time though. You're gonna see it, and it's gonna be in an 8x11 frame. That's the plan. That's absolutely gonna happen. What you can't see is probably just that teeny tiny bit of stitching right there. But essentially this border here is repeated over here, and then there's more words at the bottom. This is a line from Dracula from Bram Stoker, and I'm an English major. I graduated uni in 2009, and that was one of the last fiction books that I had to do like papers on. So I love Dracula. I love vampires anyway, but and I'm kind of, you know, gothy and whatever. So I am using the called for flosses except for the all of the border around the leaves here. That's Valdani. And oh, what color is it? I don't know. If you want to know, I will tell you. Just leave me a comment. But the rest of it is all called for. And I love this fabric. This color doesn't weird me out. Is anybody else like that? So if I have a project that's on super orange fabric, and like it hurts my eyes. I don't like stitching on it. But this one I really enjoy. I like this color a lot. So that is my current work in progress. And it's beautiful and stunning, and I'm enjoying every second of it, and I cannot wait to finish it. It's gonna be finished. It's gonna be finished. When we meet up again, probably I will film on Saturday, I imagine. So a little less than a week this time. All right, that's it. That's it for Flosstube. No, I'm kidding. But that is it for WIPs. I did not stitch anything else this week. Just a kind of a slow week, you know? So in front of me, I have some projects that I'm thinking about working on. And I would like to know what you think and which ones you like. What do you think I should work on? I might choose something that you don't choose, but we'll see. I thought maybe looking at a stack of projects here, maybe that'll like inspire me to start working on them. So first up, I have a WIP that I haven't touched in years, literal years. This cute little bag with this sheep fabric is from calsallcrafts.com. Cal makes project bags and other things on her website. She also has a TikTok shop. And in here is, you're not gonna be able to see, Grazing Sheep. Let me take it out. Grazing Sheep by Doreen Jones. And this project is now available as a PDF, so I'm gonna be using Pattern Keeper for it. I started this project on May the 9th, 2020. I really want to get these 2020 WIPs done, so that's kind of part of the reason why I grabbed it. I've had a love-hate relationship with this because of the paper pattern. The paper pattern that comes directly from the magazine is incredibly difficult for me to read with my eyeballs and my brain. I need the highlight feature. I need to be able to see it in like, I cannot explain this any other way than in like 3D. When I have it digitally imprinted on Pattern Keeper and Pattern Keeper highlights the stitches I need to do, my brain goes, oh, okay. But just looking at a paper pattern, it's slow going. So this is 2 days worth of stitching. Look at that, 2 whole days of stitching. And that's as far as I got. So let me give you the details. This is a baby blue custom dyed 28 count Lugana by XJU Designs. It doesn't smell like her fabric softener anymore, sad. But I managed to get the 2 sheep. I'll be able to tell you later how many stitches, you know, what percentage of the pattern this is, but for now, that's all I've got. And yeah, 2 stitching sessions. But I love this pattern. It's absolutely stunning. It's a circle pattern, so it's like you could put it in a hoop. And it looks amazing. If I have a picture, I'll put it on the screen for you. If I had to guesstimate, I would say it's about 1/5 of the pattern that I've done so far, so it's not that bad. The hard part is the back stitching. This originally came out in the World of Cross Stitching magazine. Does it tell me what issue it was? It was a 2020. No. It does not tell me. But anyway, look at that beautiful bag. The inside of the bag is daisies. And I don't use these very much anymore because I've stopped using bobbins, but this is a Bags Plus, B-A-G-Z, Bags Plus bag. Bags Plus is now in the States, not in the UK. So if you like bobbins, you might want to get yourself one of these. So this is a gorgeous batik style fabric, and then on the inside you've got these holders for the bobbins, and the inside is lined with felt so they don't move around. I think I have all the colors for this. I hope I do, and if I don't, then I'll just sub out for the nearest color. If you're wondering about how to do that, because I get questions about that all the time, let me get you the link. Actually, I will put it down below for you, but DMC closest match. I'm putting this into Google, and it's the first link. It's called threadbare.com. Find the closest DMC color chart thread. You could also use Lord Libidin's or whoever you want. You can scroll on that first page. You'll find lots and lots of resources. The reason that I like this one is because it's a color. Like, it shows you the colors and the numbers. So if you click on like 415, for example, it goes at the bottom of the color chart. You'll see a line of colors. So the closest DMC color match to 415 is 168. It's a really handy tool, and I use it a lot because I don't... Oh, I am missing colors. It's on the Post-it note. Of course. Whatever, I'll work around it. I'll put them on my shopping list. Actually, I need to do that. But yeah, I'd like to work on this because now that I have the PDF version, which I did buy, I bought the magazine and I bought the PDF, but it makes it so much easier for me to stitch. And I'm sure that if you've been here a while, you've heard me say that about 1,000,000 times by now, but it's so true. And accessibility is important. And I am making that choice for my brain, so I enjoy this hobby. So yes, first option, Grazing Sheep by Doreen Jones. The second WIP that I pulled out is in a Love You More Studio bag. And this is such an old thing. I'll put the project photo here. It's Grimm's Fairy Tales Stitch Along. Do you remember that? That was a 2020 release as well. This is from Clouds Factory. And it's on the most beautiful Aida. This is from when I was still an Aida stitcher. I do still stitch on Aida, but I choose the project a little bit more carefully now. It's not like all projects go on Aida anymore. Not for me. So, no shade either. Just a personal preference. So, sorry about the crease. It's been in the bag for a long time. Since 2022. I don't think I worked on it last year. So here we are. This beautiful fabric is called Olive Oil. This is a 16 count Aida, and this is by Barbarol Creations. They are on Etsy. And I'm a quarter done. Yeah, I'm a quarter done. We have January, February, March, April, and I started May. May is over here. So, yeah. Like a quarter done, basically. But it is pretty. Show you the close up of the stitching. Probably should have done that from the beginning. I love, 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 love the color that the letters are in. It's all called for as well. All called for flosses. And you can tell what era I was in. I used the sulky metallic blending filament for, making charting. What's the word? Sectioning, mapping out the project. So in total, you can see where it ends there. But yeah, I really want to finish this project. It is beautiful. I love this fabric. I want it to be on my wall. I may end up gifting this. Actually, that would be more doable than the other thing I was going to do. So the cat's out of the bag, and I can share it with you all now. My brother-in-law and his wife are having a baby. And that's why I was crocheting the Celtic mosaic blanket, and then I stopped because I realized that it was an unattainable goal. I was not going to be able to do that in time for baby arriving. So I'm looking at alternatives and they are not going to find out what the gender is. So it's going to be a surprise. So whatever I do needs to be gender neutral. And I think this might actually be just the right project for a baby. That isn't a baby sampler. Anyway, congratulations to Katie and Rory. I'm so excited. I feel better now that I can actually talk about it. It was so hard keeping that a secret. Next up on this little pile of things that I can start or work on, and you're helping me, is Mislaid Pages You Are Enough. Nice little small. I'd love to finish this. Look at these gorgeous dinky dye silks. This came in the February box. And this is where I am. This is on the called for fabric. I have not yet put this into my Notion. So this is 40 count flourish, also dyed by Mislaid Pages Jessie. The dinky dye silks. I'm stitching this 1/2. See how dark it got? Gosh, look at the little burb. So cute. So yes, this will not take long at all to work on and finish. This would be a very easy finish, but it is such a cute project. Again, you are enough, and I thought that would be, you know, an option. It's very springy, right? I'm trying to pick springtime, you know, fun. I think maybe the theme is green. Another option is in a Garon tote bag that is way too big for it. It's so pretty. I love this bag. It's beautiful and it's so soft. This is, oh, close the book so you can see the front. The Frisian Band Sampler by Roxy Flosco and Evertote and Modern Folk Embroidery. And this came out in 2022. Was it 2020? Yeah, 2022. I haven't finished yet. And it's not because I don't like the project or anything like that. Oops, I've got, oh, that's where that needle minder went. I think I've just had a little bit of a block on this project because I was working on this when I found out that my grandmother was in a bad way and I had to run to her bedside before she passed. So that is my version of the Frisian Band Sampler, and I'm fussy cutting using this beautiful Silks for You, or is it Mrs. Sadis? I'm not sure actually. This beautiful skein of floss, and I'm really trying to be intentional with where I put color, and you can see that I'm mirroring most of it, like at the bottom here. If it's like a little wavy line, I just let it run. The hearts and the birds and everything are the same. The only banners that aren't are these two right here. And I don't exactly like the way that they look, but it's okay. It's okay. I like a little chaos. And then up here, I call these my little leeks. So cute. So yeah, this I would like to get closer to a finish because I'd like to bring this with me to Stitch North and actually, what is the lighting situation right now? I'd like to bring this to Stitch North so that I can finish it at Stitch North with Caroline from Evertote. And this needle minder is so cute. This is from Hobby Wishes. It's a little thistle with a bee on it. I thought that was gonna be okay, but it looks like it's blowing me out. So I'm gonna go turn that off real quick. Okay. Yeah, my camera did not like that. I don't want to start over, but this fabric, ooh, can I remember? Do I have to remember? No, I don't have to remember. April Showers by Bee Stitch Me on 16 count Aida. So yeah, let's go for a finish or close to a finish so I can take this to Stitch North and finish it with me when I am there. Beautiful project, absolutely stunning. And it would feel good to finish it, especially there. So that's another option. This is what happens when you finish your WIP goggles and your, well, when I finish my WIP goggles and my Stitch for Pride, you know, the world's your oyster. You can do whatever you want. The last option this week is my oldest WIP in my Bridgerton bag from Books Art Liberty, also on Etsy. And this is my Galaxy Unicorn. This is a gift from my friend Mrs. Coffee on YouTube. And I started it on, oh, I didn't tell you the start dates and stuff, sorry. I started this on January 17th, 2020. Was that a needle? I really hope that wasn't a needle. Ta-da! Isn't that beautiful? So this is an Etsy pattern. The designer was called Cat's Coffee and Crafts, but unfortunately they are no longer in existence. It's on Mystic Fabrics Galaxy, and it's an 18 count opalescent. And it's just so cool. It's so cool. It's gonna look amazing. Another one where you can see how old it is because of the bobbin holders. Beautiful. Yeah, so I've got all the colors here, and it's gorgeous. I can't wait to have a finish on that. It's very confetti heavy, but luckily the pattern does work in Pattern Keeper. So that is how, that is another option. There's a part of me that says you need to put in another couple hundred stitches in this. I think I did drop a needle, because I would have kept the needle with this project. Whatever, I'll find it. I'll put the magnet down on the floor and have a look for it. But yeah, one of my goals is to finish this year, and the only way to finish it is to work on it, right? So let me know down below which one you would like to see next week. Not a finish, but what would you like to see? Because I have my favorites, of course, but I'm always ears. All ears are open. I'm all ears. I'm terrible. Anyway, what are you stitching on today? Or what are you going to stitch on this week? Let me know. I hope that you are all taking care and staying safe. As for me, I am getting ready to have dinner. We may or may not have guests. And then tonight by the time that you see this video, it probably will be over. But I have a Patreon where I do vlogs and live streams. So you can choose from a couple different tiers. I do a weekly vlog for my vlog tier, and I do monthly live streams for my live stream tier. And the people who support me over there, thank you so much. You are amazing. I really could not keep this up without your support, so thank you. But yeah, we're gonna live stream tonight, and then the rest of the week is kind of higgledy-piggledy, but it's okay. It'll be fine. And I'm looking forward to sitting down and stitching as well as diamond painting. I could show you a sneak peek. So I will have a tutorial on how to stretch a diamond painting over stretcher bars on my channel tomorrow. I'm not finished. I'm going to put tape on the sides of this, and I'm giving this back to my brother-in-law. He had it professionally framed, but they did not take into account how heavy a diamond painting is, and so it's slumped in its frame. And it has been with me for like a year or two. So I went ahead and I purchased a frame because I don't really think the framers understand how to frame a diamond painting. So yeah, I did it myself. And I'll have a tutorial on my other channel, my main channel, tomorrow. So make sure that you subscribe and follow over there, Rachel Ray Craft. I'm gonna let you go. I don't have a giveaway today just because I'm a little overwhelmed with the shipping right now. Thank you to those of you who purchased from my Diamond Paintings D-stash. Oh my goodness. I have 5 or 6, 7 orders going out the door tomorrow morning. So thank you. You're keeping me busy and you're helping me with my trip fund, my Stitch North fund. I really appreciate it. Speaking of Stitch North, it's only a month away. We are now at 4 weeks. I need to get on my goodie bags and figure out a small to stitch so that I can make an exchange. And I don't know if the small needs to be fully finished. Does anybody know? I think it does. I've never fully finished something that's not in a frame, and I'm really nervous. I'm actually really nervous about the whole thing, I'll be honest. But it's my first ever stitching retreat. So if you have any tips, please pass them on to me. I'm so nervous, but I'm really excited and happy that I'm gonna meet everybody that I've known online for so long, and yeah, give lots of hugs. Lots and lots of hugs. If I can't do anything else, it'll be lots of hugs. So, thanks so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out and subscribe for more videos like this one, hopefully weekly or bi-weekly. No, bi-monthly. And I will see you all very soon on next Saturday for my next Flosstube. Take care, everyone. Bye.